Long time since I've done this sort of video. Well, hey guys, it's me, Goddess V.1 here. If you guys are maybe wondering why I am here, it's because I'm actually doing a showcase video for a costume I actually I made. So if you guys don't know, I have been quite a fan of Spider-Man for, I'd say, about 20 years since I was born. I can't recall now. It's been so long. I feel like I've been growing too fast. I can't recall what anything was. But anyway, if you guys don't know, I did a TikTok video showcasing my initial black suit Spider-Man costume. This was my first black suit Spider-Man costume that I made, or the black Spider-Man costume that I made in general. This one was based off of the Spectacular Spider-Man and Sam Raimi design. And as for the mask portion, it is purely based off of the Spectacular Spider-Man mask in general. And above all, I chose to actually make a version 2 of the suit, which is right, a lot of parts of it, which is right here. This is the version 2 black suit of Spider-Man. This one has my partial touch to it. Both logos are made with silver puff paint, separated by black puff paint. And I actually chose to go with silver because it has a nice reflective look to it. Plus, I don't think there's ever been a black Spider-Man costume that has had a silver logo, like silver Venom logo like this, at all. And this is actually the first black suit Spider-Man costume that actually includes gloves. Let me actually show you what they look like with them on. I mainly made these to accommodate for my initial process on making these Spider-Man gloves. And unlike my original gloves that I made, or I tried making for my Flash costume, these ones actually fit past my wrist, so they actually reach over the suit. They reach way over the suit, past almost toward the elbow portion of the suit. And the white patches are actually used with white puff paint on both hands. I tried to make them as even as possible because I was trying to wear them both while puff painting them. But I kept these white because I thought, it could differentiate from like the white patches as opposed to using silver for the patches. But I chose to keep them white because I wanted to keep it semi-comic book accurate. And compared to my other variation of the black costume, which doesn't have gloves, these are the first ones I have for the costume that have gloves. And this costume actually has a better mask because my original mask was made out of pure 4-way stretch spandex fabric, and it was really tough to get on and take off. Like, let me see if I can try and do it without busting up my nose. Yeah, you can see it already. But yeah, this is the original mask. Not really comfortable. Very muffled. But yeah, this one, not really comfortable. Not breathable fully. Whereas with this one, it has a different type of spandex fabric. It's a lot more stretchy. I think this is polyester spandex. And this one actually does incorporate the larger eyes. I know you can see my eyes on the inside of it a little bit, but that's because I only used one layer. If I'd used any more layers, it would have been really hard for me to see out of. I could have used PVC plastic, like translucent plastic for the lenses, but I wanted to go a little cheaper. And surprisingly, these are actually a lot more comic accurate to the initial lenses as opposed to the spectacular Spider-Man lenses. I don't know if you can tell, but these ones are a lot wider and a lot more like narrow, even toward like the cheekbone area or the sides of my mouth. And this one actually is a lot easier to take on or take off and put on. And I actually like the way this one looks, but I may try to modify it by I may modify it by adding some mesh, like white door mesh to hide my eyes more, but that'll come in time. But this one also incorporates, where's the other one? Here it is. This one also incorporates two socks. These aren't actually store-bought socks. These are actually a different type of fabric socks that I actually sewed together. And one thing that I don't know if you guys can actually tell, leggings, I actually based the sewing pattern of the costume. I based it off of my red and blue suit. As you can see, there's a seam line there, and you can actually see a bit of a difference between the regular spandex fabric and the polyester spandex. And let me actually just put this on to show you what it looks like with me wearing the top portion of the costume. And I also added in a little, well, I'll show you when I have the entire thing on, well, the whole sweater portion on, I should say. And I actually like this one a bit more because it's a lot more comfortable and breathable. Plus, it's a combination of polyester spandex and the regular 4-way stretch spandex. And another thing I also did was I actually separated, I don't know if you can tell, I actually separated the polyester from back and front with a triangle piece that actually leads to the rest of the polyester along the arms. Let me actually turn on my ceiling light, or actually let me turn on my light over here. Move this over. There we are. So I don't know if you could tell, but yeah, there you go. You can see there's actually two different types of spandex. The top layer. Sorry about that. My phone just stopped recording. But yeah, this is the polyester spandex. This is the regular 4-way stretch, and I actually like it. I like this one a lot better. And yeah, you can also tell there's a sewing pattern along the edge. I based this off of the red and blue suit, like I said before. And like I also said before, I actually added triangle teeth points on my hands because I initially wanted the gloves to be underneath the costume. But then I thought, nah, it'd be a little too much. So I decided I'm gonna just tuck these in because I didn't want to cut them down to size. But I'll just tuck these in a good ways. Doing it like this, hopefully to reduce any bunching up. And gloves. Gloves. And I'm doing this all, trying to do this all in one shot because I don't want to edit so much because I've already done enough editing for my second channel. But yeah. And yeah, since they're technically the same fabric, you can't really tell that it's there. And yeah, you can tell a little bit, but not by much. It's still polyester fabric, and there is a little bit of bunching up, but it's not too bad. But other than that, It's actually really nice. I like how I actually added in like the longer collar, because with the mask I could just tuck it in and crooked mask. I could just tuck it in like so, and there you go. Mask's completely covered up. There's no overlapping, no lumps on the mask. And this is actually the first mask that I actually used a decent method for sewing, because if you don't recall, my initial design for my black suit had lumps along the forehead or the top of the head of the mask. I perfected that by using a method that I used for my red and blue suit, where I just do the half line until it reaches like the mouth and the middle of the eye area, and then I trace along that and I cut up around the curve of the head and down from the chin area around where the neck meets, as well as the back of the neck, and then I just sew along those cutting lines. But for the chin area, I actually split it from where the chin's at down to the neck, so that I give it extra spacing, so that it closes it a little bit, but not to where it just like closes it off fully. But other than that, this costume came out really, really good. I even liked it when I tried on the boots, and I even still use the water shoes from my initial type of Spider-Man, my initial black suit. But yeah, this is pretty much my black suit, and of course I even did go as far along as making the pants for the costume, and it does meet up to my chest area, because I wanted to ensure that it wouldn't like be risen up so much to where it would show my actual stomach. But other than that, this fits perfectly. The gloves and boots fit perfectly. Everything fits perfectly, including the sweater portion. So let me just take this off real quick. So yeah. And if you're wondering, no, I'm not going to intend on adding web lines to this costume, because I want it to be based off of the actual comic book design of the symbiote costume. So I'm going to keep it like this from now on. So yeah, that is pretty much all I'm going to be showing for this video. Let me know what you guys think about which one is actually better, the newer black suit or the version 1 suit. My personal preference, version 2 is a lot better because of the time I actually took into making the entire costume altogether. And plus, if I ever chose to remake the leggings, I can actually use a specific pattern. But all in all, version 2 is my favorite. Version 1, it was good, but this could have used a lot more work if I had the time and the material to do it. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about it in the comments down below. And I hope you guys enjoyed the videos. And I know it's been some time since I haven't been on this channel, but I'm gonna try and be on this channel as much more as possible. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoy the video. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications. And if you haven't checked out my recent video from my second channel, I will attempt to leave a link to that video in the comment section down below. The first comment pinned in the comment section. Other than that, I will see you guys next time. Bye.